Hello, hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Leo, welcome back, Leo people and placements. Let's dive on in. You could have had a falling out with somebody. This could be somebody that you had trouble connecting with maybe from the past. There could have been something about give and take or reciprocity in this dynamic. Could have been dealing with somebody very practical, feminine here. This person has somehow has taken control of their life, has conquered their fears. Anything else for Leo energies? Yeah, this person's bringing stability back into their life. They could have gone through a tower moment, but it looks like they're fixing foundations, especially regarding their work. Um, Leo. Yeah, coming into their power. Okay, interesting. They could have dealt with somebody who was very like emotionally manipulative, unstable, kept on maybe future faking, and they've established boundaries. It looks like regarding that. This person could have changed their mind regarding something. Leo messages. They decided to cut something away. Somebody's in a lot of anxiety. This could be somebody, a masculine external to this person. Could be a Leo. Okay, interesting. Sorry. I feel like this is more for the men. Like if I'm speaking to a masculine Leo, this could apply to you more. Sorry. Maybe we'll get a reading for the feminines or interpret this in a different way. We could, if you're the feminine, yeah, you could definitely take this position here. But even if you're not, I don't know how else I'd interpret this, I guess. But anyways, let's move on. Messages for our Leos. Advice for Leo people in placements. Interesting. The castle on the top. Croft. Somebody might be trying to like woo somebody. Um, it's kind of giving like boombox out of side of your house type vibe. But let's see. Or try to be like really sweet or like hmm, honesty, respect, and communication. The bardic storyteller, the Shinachi, was a much loved and revered figure of the clan. People hung on his every word, and he was regarded as something of a mystic. When the Shinachi, I don't know if that's how you say it, turns in a reading, you are being reminded to speak your truth. Others might not agree with you, or they might have a different perspective, but you always speak your truth, you'll gain the respect of those around you. Learn to speak your mind with kindness and respect for others. Remember that everyone experiences life differently, no two perspectives are exactly the same. Yeah, there could have been something about communication issues here as well, or mental issues. We each have our own story to tell. Also consider the stories you tell yourself too, or something about social issues. Is your inner dialogue serving or sabotaging you? Sometimes we can be our own worst enemies, so be aware of how you talk to yourself. Be honest and communicate your needs clearly. Don't expect others to guess what you want. Use your voice and speak. There could be a new opportunity for something financially. I think somebody else was getting this energy. Might be Scorpio, might be Gemini. I'm not sure, but I want to get some juicy messages right out the gate to get some clarity for our Leos. Messages from Leo, Spirit Team, Guardians, Guides, and Angels. Messages for our Leos, people in placements from their Spirit Team, Jesus, Benevolent Guides. Leo messages. Somebody could have been really jealous of somebody or something, like the attention somebody was getting. Messages for Leo. Okay, let's just see what we've got. We have sigils, so that's interesting. I was getting this energy. I think it's Scorpio's reading. I just didn't mention it. But you could be working with sigils, and that could be really helping to like anchor down certain frequencies that you want in your life, like or maybe artwork around you that reverberates the frequency of light, like kind of like changing the inner reality to match to create the outer reality kind of vibe, right? We start from within to have we have to have a good night's sleep to succeed in the outside world, right? So if you want, so you have to start within, right? So they wanted you to doubt yourself. Okay, interesting. So somebody could be like letting go of doubts, fears, insecurities. We have fight the good fight. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, like aligning with their like positivity, faith, optimism. They were very greedy. So maybe somebody here was operating out of fear, insecurity, want to control. Punarvasu Nakshatra. This could be somebody with Cancer placements, right? Punarvasu is a subset of that nakshatra. You can always check that out on Google by searching Astroseek Siddhartha Vedic birth chart, entering your information. I use the whole sign house system. But yeah, I don't know if they have that system in there, if they use it in the settings. I think they just do Lahiri or something like that. But you can scroll down to the bottom of the website, and there's a chart with nakshatras for your time of birth and place and everything like that. I always use the place that I am currently because I understand how astrocartography works. So you want to adjust the time of your birth to the new location that you're living if it's not the same. But anyways, we have smokes weed. Somebody here could smoke weed. Tried to devalue you. Interesting. So somebody could have been jealous of you or something like that. Don't allow old situations back. So maybe you've just got to keep focusing forward, especially if you're the Empress here or you're embodying that energy, which it looks like it's the most powerful centered card in the spread. The feminine's in a really strong position, or the feminine principle is, which is about attracting and focusing on kind of those little steps with the Queen of Pentacles here with the Empress on top of attracting greater things into our life, better reciprocity here, especially with the Six of Pentacles in the future position. So it says don't allow negative people to distract you. And we have SZA, so maybe somebody's listening to SZA music or listening to that good, rich soul music, soulful music, right? Keep up to your spiritual hygiene. Keep up with your spirit, or whatever music works for you. Keep up with your spiritual hygiene, protecting yourself, protection prayers. So continue to make those prayers in the morning, in the afternoon, whenever the hell you want, with your guardian angels who are all sent down here with. If we didn't have them, we would be dead already on earth. There's a lot of negative entities, so angels protect us. Ask them for their guidance. Ask them to guide you and protect you today, and be grateful for their help. Amen. And just see if you're genuinely open how that manifests in your life. Let's get you actions for our Leo's advice for Leo people in placements. Looking ahead, believing in your personal power, decisions. This could be regarding family affairs or like happiness, long-term happiness, moving away from some kind of stagnancy or fears that could have been blocking this before. First steps. Interesting advice for Leos. So maybe you're contemplating what your first steps are. You could have gone through a period of rejection, or you could be rejecting certain things. You could be focusing on the home, focusing on nourishing the self, focusing on, there's something about like, maybe you're going through a moment of like pain or focusing on a lack financially in some way, shape, or form. But let's get you an oracle messages, advice for Leos. Ancestors and healer in the reverse. Okay, let's see what that's about. It opened right to it. You've taken on too much, and clearing is in order. It's important to cleanse and clear negative energy, especially when you're healing others. Healers are generally empaths. The person who picks up and holds energies of those around them empaths must take extra precautions to make sure their energy stays clean. Take a few days away from your normal life and spend some time recharging. You cannot heal others if you cannot heal yourself. Interesting. And we have ancestors here. Protection and guidance. Your ancestors are always with you, protecting you. They watch over you and keep you safe from harm's way. They are present, telling you it's safe to go forward, and you absolutely need to. You feel them with you. They also protect you from things you cannot see, like someone trying to put a hex on you or someone who's talking about you behind your back. These threats never make it to you because your ancestors have protected you without you having to ask. They want what is best for you, and they love you unconditionally. Rest easy. You have chosen this card because you're being protected and guided, even if you cannot see how. Everything that has brought you here has been for a purpose. There are some lesson, blessing, miracle in every situation you've ever faced, good or bad. Trust in those who watch over you. Know that there are thousands, maybe millions of your ancestors who have walked before you, sharing their love, wisdom, and protection. Be sure to thank them because you wouldn't be here if they hadn't walked their hardships before you. Many have lived and died, laughed and suffered and sacrificed. You can be here honoring your ancestors by trusting them to watch over you. Call on them when you feel alone or afraid and give your fears to them, allowing them to hold you as you walk your path through life. Very interesting. This could be about real estate, relationships, marriages, partnerships. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this quick little reading. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal reading using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.